Hey, good morning, guys. Ernest Odell here with another real quick short tutorial for you. Broadcasting live stream with StreamYard. If you ever want to learn how to do this, you got to go over and see Ken Walls. Now, just a little plug from my buddy Ken. Uh, he can show you how to do this. He's much better at it than I am. But I'm going solo. I can use this for interviews like I did with Frank Calabro a couple of 3 weeks ago. You can have somebody side by side. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to show you this background behind me you're looking at is a screenshot from my cover photo on Facebook. And I'm going to show you how to use it um, in Facebook group marketing and pick up a few leads, um, and maybe even some conversions where people know you. If you're a regular poster in some of the Facebook groups, large memberships, small memberships, doesn't matter. I'm going to take you step by step, okay, how to create. Now, if you want this image, just let me know and I'll send it to you in the group, or I'll put it in the chat group so y'all can use it as a background. You want to use something that's almost full screen, 1366 by 768 pixels. Uh, or if you use the standard Canva um, size, it's 1640 by 924 pixels. Okay, but the full resolution of 1366 by 768 works just fine. So if you want to use a different image than this one, okay, because I'm trying to use the same image that is congruent with the ad that I'm running. So first thing I want to do is I want to start sharing my screen, and I'm going to go live with share the screen, and we're going to click that. And I don't think I'm going to need system audio, so we'll leave the system audio off. And here we are sharing the screen now. This is the page that I am advertising. If I refresh, it brings it back. This is on a countdown timer. I've also plugged in the date now so that in any time zone, depending on their IP address, their time zone, they're going to see the date in their time zone. So if Sue is watching from New Zealand, she's probably already into Sunday morning. Um, it'll read a different date, Sunday, September the 4th. Okay. Today is Saturday, September the 3rd, 7:36 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. Here's another version that I'm using. It's got a smaller header caption. This is my lto.supercashsystem.com. This is LTODFY with a little bit bigger header. So I've got some split tests going on because when you put in a presentation, you want to do some split testing if you can. You know, test your metrics. Okay, this is working pretty good. Limited time offer. It kind of sends the message of FOMO, fear of missing out. It's got a countdown. When this thing reaches the countdown, it zeroes out and says this offer has expired. And then they can just reload, hit refresh up here on this or F5 on their keyboard, and it reloads it for them. Okay. So you see it's counting down here. So I'm going to go ahead and reload that. Now, if you want to use this particular um, image and you're using the share codes, and if you don't have the share codes, just get with me. I'll give it to you. I put it in the group yesterday. I'll give it to you again. what I'm going to do is I'm going to do on the function keys above the keyboard, F11, and I'm going to get it to full screen without the toolbar. And then I'm going to hide that right there. And here I want to take a print screen. On certain keyboards, you have to use the function home key. On certain keyboards, Windows, you do a print screen. Grab the whole screen. You can't see what I'm doing, but I've just copied that screen. All right. Let me do it again. Let me go to reload to full count, print screen, and then go back to F11, bring my menu bar back down so I'll have my tools. And then what you could do is you can use Windows Paint, bring up Windows Paint, do a Control V Victor, paste it all in there. If you want to use something that doesn't have the date in it, like I said, I've got that for you. If you want to put this in here, then you can save it under a name. You can save it as a PNG or a JPEG, give it a name, put it on a folder where you can find it. Okay, I'm not going to save this. All right. So you pretty much, you can, let's see if we can't close this. I'm going to close this, don't save. All right. So we know how to do that. And if you have a different capture page, you can do that on the inside of your Power Lead system. Go to your websites, your web pages, and find, what you want to use. Let's see. I think I've got this one. This is the LP2. Yeah. I took the date function out of this one so that if I wanted to use this, I'm just using this whole screen. I do F11 to take the toolbars off, and it shows limited time offer done for you. And then the rest of the copy, I do a print screen, go back to F11, open it up, come back. And if you want to borrow this and make your own, you can go over to lp2.mysupercashsystem.com. That's LP2, the number 2, mysupercashsystem.com. And, give it a refresh, bring the counter back up to 9, do a print screen on it real quick and grab it and make your own image. Okay. So get back here in your office and find the page you want to use. Here's one that I've made for the white Rolls Royce on the countdown. I could use something like this, $1 to 6 figures. I haven't shared this, but I could do something like this. I could take the date function out with the date now, but you'd have to go into the code to do that. Or if you want me to make you one, just let me know which one to make for you and I'll share it with you and send you the share code. Okay, so that's how you do that. Once you've got your image made and you've saved the image, I'm going to close these. Okay. And I'm going to go back to Facebook. And we're going to close this for right now. Let's see if anybody is leaving comments. I don't see any comments yet. So if you have any comments or questions up here on my timeline, be right up under the, let me get me a little boost of caffeine here. reload this page. I'm on my Facebook timeline, and you see the header up there. Okay. And it shows that I am live now. Okay. So I am live, and I see Roberts left a comment. So if you share any comments in there, it should show up on my end, I think. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, how to start promoting this into your Facebook groups. Okay. Now, I'm not going to turn on the sound, so I don't want this to, get to echoing. All right. Now, your picture here, if you've got a different picture in here, you can go to Edit, Upload, find the picture in the folder wherever you have put it, grab it, and insert it. I'm going to use a high resolution PNG, and then I'm going to reposition it, make sure it's all the way visible. Now, the full screen screenshot that I took on my laptop is a 1366 pixels wide by 768 resolution. I took the full resolution. On a desktop, it might be different. A Facebook cover photo usually runs about 1640 by 924. So I'm just going to use this because it fits perfectly. Okay. And like I said, if you want this, I have taken the date function out of this screenshot so that once they get over to it, all right, I'm going to now come over here, old school, and I'm going to change the URL to LTODFY, and I'm going to kind of capitalize each word in the URL, kind of make it easier to read. And then I want to highlight that and copy it. Okay. LTODFY, my SuperCache system, is the URL that I'm going to send it to. So if I go over here and test it, make sure it works, and it'll automatically drop it all to lowercase. So now we know that it works. All right. Now let's go back. And here's where we're going to do a little bit of creative marketing, okay, into the Facebook groups. We're going to take that URL that I just wrote, we're going to edit, and we're going to paste it in the description. And then we're going to click Done Editing. Again, when we test it, it's going to put a lot of the Facebook tracking codes in here so that it shows it. All right. We're not doing a direct link post. What we're going to do is we're going to share our image. All right. So what we're looking at here, if I close this, we're looking at my timeline, and this is the Facebook cover, which is above your profile pic. If you want to put your Facebook cover in there as a profile pic, you can do that too, but that's up to you. It'll be a little too large for a Facebook profile pic. Now, to market this, we're going to click, and you have to make it shareable because other people might share it for you. We're going to click that picture, and what we're looking at is the Facebook cover on your page. Right now it's on my page, all right? And we're going to come over here and share. We're going to use the share button over here. And we're going to share it to a group. And we're going to find a group that we want to share it to. But before we do, I want to do another nifty little trick that I've been using. I'm going to use the @everyone tag so that it tags everybody in the group. All right. And we're going to go to, let's say right here, the first one, business advertisements and adding YouTube subscribers, private group. I'm going to share this image, and what it's going to do is going to tell them that I've changed my photo, my cover photo. Ernest Odell updated his cover photo. If you've got the proper metrics into the image on the screen capture, it should work as a nice little ad, banner ad. Below it, it will post the domain or subdomain, the link. Okay. You just don't want to do this too much. You don't want to do it too many times in the space of 1 hour, and you don't want to go too fast because Facebook will flag you. Okay, so let's go ahead and post it. As it posts, it's going to come over and it's going to pop up a little pop-up here, share it to your group. We're going to view post. And here it is in the group. Now, sometimes you will be posting into a group that will wait for moderator's approval, admin approval. And if you do that, you can still, go in and put a comment. Now, remember, I took this right here and I've got my comment. I've had a lot of people asking me for a simple system where they can start making money today. Click the link above to watch the video that explains this system. And if it looks like something you can do, fill in the form, check your email after you watch the video. Let me know what you think. Okay. I have copied all this so that it tags everyone. All right. And then I want to put it down in a comment. So let me go ahead and close that. I'm going to put it down here. And then I'm going to hit enter to post it. The next thing I'm going to do to keep the spammers off my thread is I'm going to turn off commenting. I'm the only one commenting on my post. So what I did there, that keeps the spammers and scammers from posting on your thread. All right, remember that. Come up here to these 3 dots and turn off the commenting. All right, so we've taken care of that. So if I click on the image, it brings me back to my profile. So now I can share it again, share it to a group, and we'll post it into this group. And we don't want to write anything up here. Don't need to. It's going to go in as a comment, okay? So let's go ahead and post to this group. And then we're going to click this, share to your group pops up. We're going to go to the actual group where it went. And we're going to put in the comment, hit enter to paste the comment. And then we're going to come up here and turn off the commenting. Now, once they see this, okay, they can do one of 2 things. They're going to click that, and it'll take them to my page, or in this case, your page. All right, let's go back. If they click on the image, then it's going to take them to your cover photo, and they will see the description over here and say, I want to see what this is all about. They click that, and it takes them over to your domain. Either way it works. Okay, so it's not cold marketing and it's not warm marketing. um, it's not warm marketing, but it's kind of semi warm. All right, so let's do one more. Let's say you want to find a group by a particular name, not just go down, and use these groups here. You can just, keep going down and, go down through the feed. Here's one: free advertising for Lubbock business owners, because I live in Lubbock, Texas. We'll post. Once it posts, we get the little pop-up on the lower left. Click View Post. There it is. And there, it's going to take us back. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to paste in my comment: hi everyone. Hit enter. Then I'm going to come back up here to the three dots, turn off commenting so that nobody can spam the thread. And we'll just do one more, and we're going to share this to another group, and we're going to search for groups. And I'm going to look for a big group that I own and run and operate: legitimate. There's legitimate work at home jobs. Okay. Paste or post. Now we're going to go over and view. And since I'm the admin owner over here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to paste that comment: hi everyone. It's going to tag 661 members. And then I'm going to turn off the commenting. And all it's doing is just basically telling people that Ernest Odell updated his cover photo. All right. So let's click the picture and go back to my profile picture. And you can send it in Messenger. You can share it to your story. And we're just going to share it to another group. Okay. And I'm going to go back in and find another group by the similar name: legitimate online work at home jobs. Another group that I run. There's several in there. And we're going to go ahead and post it. And we're going to view the post. In this group, there's a little over 70,200 members. Okay. We're going to post the comment, tag everybody: hi everybody. And we're going to turn off the commenting. Okay. So it tags everybody. Whether they see the notifications or not is another thing. But using this particular strategy, I have been getting anywhere from 3 to 5 opt-ins a day. Do it for about 30 minutes, maybe an hour, no longer than what I've been doing it here on this video, on this live stream. I do about maybe 10 or 20 groups. So if I wanted to click the picture and share it to my feed, I've already got it on my feed, don't need to do that. Share it to my story. It's pretty much done automatic. Shares it over to my story. Okay. Stories last for 24 hours, and putting this on your story is good because a lot of people see it. I get a lot of traction off of this. You can share it to a page. If you are an owner or admin moderator of a page, you can do that. You can share it over to a friend's profile. Okay. So I'm going to share it over to Angie, my girlfriend over in the Philippines. And then just like that, there you go. It's posted. I can view the post over on her timeline. And then I can put the comment underneath it, and it'll tag a bunch of her people and friends. Hi, everyone. I don't know. I don't know if it works like a group does, but she doesn't mind me doing this. She's watching right now. She loses the feed every now and then because she's got a little bit slower connection over in the Philippines. And we'll take this and go back, and we'll share it again, and we'll just go to share it over to, let's see, I can do a quick search for, see if we can find Anthony French. Yeah, he's just around the corner from me. Paste it right there, and I'm not going to put anything. I'm just going to go over to his timeline, and there it is. Okay, and we'll go back and share it to another group real quick, and I'm going to look for groups with side hustle in their title. Here's side hustle ideas, online side hustle gigs. This is a group that I manage. Whoops, I don't want to do that. Take that out. I want to post it first. View the post. And I think this has only got like 73 members. Okay. So we'll go ahead and post a comment. And we'll turn off commenting. And since I own the group, I can take it and pin it to the featured to the top of the feed. All right. So that's it. That's basically all that you really need to do in marketing your pictures to Facebook groups. Just don't do it too much or you'll get flagged. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen, and we'll go back to full screen. So, if you want to, you can use the image or ask me for the image. Okay. I'm going to try to keep this under 30 minutes. It's going on 28 minutes plus, and this will be available for replay. If you like what you've seen here, give it a like, love, comment below, share it with others, and we will share this over to the support group. And I appreciate you stopping by early in the morning. This is Ernest Odell, finishing up another tutorial for you, how to do a little bit of group marketing without getting slapped too hard. As long as you don't go too fast, you're fine, okay? But you're just sharing your profile pic. It's just that your profile pic happens to have a link in it. And if people are intuitive enough with the copy that's on the image itself, you'll get some traction. Like I said, I get about 3 to 5 signups per day. Multiply 3 to 5 signups per day times 30, that's 150 a month. Más o menos 90 to 150 a month. So this is Ernest Odell signing off. Thank you. Bye-bye.